There was a time I didn't know which way to turn, where I should go. I was at a crossroads where I could see two paths lay ahead of me, the way of the world or the way of the truth. How was I going to spend my youth? The broad road to the left looked well maintained. The narrow road to the right had rough terrain. I didn't want to be molded or counseled or taught. I wanted to do things my way, so I thought. I knew what I wanted, so I started on my way. I chose the broad road until one fine day I stopped for a while to rest my feet. My eyes became heavy and I fell asleep. I had a dream there while I slept, and when I awoke I prayed and wept, asking forgiveness for all I had done, turning my back on all I had learned. I'll tell you now what changed my mind about leaving the broad road behind. I remember I woke, not knowing why, but someone familiar catches my eye. Can it be? Is that what I see? A happy, healthy, smiling me? I said to myself, it must be. This is the right road for me. Walking towards myself, I could see something following the other me. I couldn't see a body or a face. It just looked like a grayish haze. On closer inspection, there I could see strings attached to each part of me, making me smile, making me walk. I'm sure if I got any closer I'd talk. I was a puppet, and it became clear. If I was a puppet, that was the puppeteer. What was I thinking? Had I lost my mind? That wasn't how I wanted to live my life. The narrow road was the one for me, though it was cramped as far as I could see. But it would lead to life with no more pain, and no more heartache, no more strain, no more loneliness, no more tears, no more sorrow, death, or fears, no more anger, none of these things, and no one ever pulling my strings. I didn't look behind or wave goodbye. I turned and ran. I felt I could fly. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4. Back 1 step, and forward once more. I fell down. I got bruised. But staying on this path, how could I lose? I was getting closer. I could see the end. I looked ahead and I saw a friend. She looked tired, just like me, fighting to stay on our feet. Rugged and dirty and walking so slow, trying to make it to our goal. I looked down the cliff to my right. Something was there, just out of sight. A grayish haze was all I could see. The puppeteer was following me, waiting for me to tire out or make a mistake or have a doubt. I think to myself, it's not getting me. Just then my friend began to fall asleep. "Wake up," I yelled as I rushed to her side. I grabbed her arm just in time. The puppeteer was in the wings, waiting with his bag of strings. He tied 2 around her heart and wrist. I yelled, "Pull tight, you must resist. Fight, my friend, I know you're tired." But the puppeteer has one desire. He doesn't care at all for you, and he could care less if you fall. Look ahead, you see the goal. None of us have long to go. I felt a tug, and she pulled free. Then I tied both those strings around me. We need each other now, my friend, because we are so close to the end. If you see me start to doze, grab that string and pull me close. Together we can make it through. You need me, and I need you. We came across another friend in pain. We helped him up and formed a train. One by one the train got longer. Together we were a whole lot stronger. We helped each other to stay tough on that narrow road so cramped and rough. At times my friend stepped on my heels. I felt like yelling, "Are you for real? Can't you walk? What's the deal?" I gritted my teeth and thought with a smile, I could deal with it a little while. Just a little longer and it would end. My heart could rest and my heels would mend. And I saw the finish line. Some were already there, rooting us on and showing they care. I recognized some that fell asleep long ago, and I ran to hug them. Just then I awoke. I realized then I was going the wrong way. So as I sat there, I began to pray. Jehovah, Father, help me to see everything you want me to be. Mold me into someone you can use. I've made up my mind. It's you I choose. I know at times I'll make mistakes, have bad thoughts, or not do what it takes. But if you are patient, as I know you are, I know that I can go far. I got up from there and I ran like the wind, back to Jehovah's arms again. The moral of my story is just this here. I'd rather be in the hands of a potter than the puppeteer.